On today's program, whether to leave the banking sector in order to create a carpet workshop and to raise the level of craft to art, or how to revive the folk art craft and to give a new life to the traditional household items. Carpets are one of the oldest human inventions for decoration and the warming of any home, from nomadic yurts to luxurious palaces. For centuries, carpets were not only a symbol of wealth, but also pieces of art, because they require lengthy and painstaking manual labor. The oldest surviving carpet is stored in the Hermitage. It was found in Altai, from Pazaruk Mound. This work of art has been created in Western or Central Asia. Kazakh carpets were called beautiful and woven from mysteries. And that is a fair enough claim because the people with a history of 5,000 years were always engaged in carpet making. The heroine of today's program is Joly Kunanbayeva, the reviver of the former glory of the Kazakh masters. Her carpet workshop is a place where craft becomes art.
В основном мы специализируемся на коврах ручной работы. Мы вдохновляемся тем, чем занимались наши бабушки.
Actually, we mostly specialize in making handmade carpets. We are inspired by carpets made by our grandmothers and other Kazakh women. It is very close to us. We love it, and we put our hearts into this work.
Потому что, во-первых, это вещи, которые не повторяются, они являются авторскими работами. Во-вторых, мы всегда свои ковры сертифицируем.
It is a kind of applied art because first we make a unique and our own work, and secondly, we always certify them. We keep in touch with auction houses and art galleries as well as weaver artists who can value our works and say how much our carpets can be a cultural asset.
Он является таким, скажем так, достоянием искусства.
However, at first sight it seems that Joly was always engaged in carpet making, but she began her career in an absolutely different sphere that she was also very good at.
По образованию я юрист, и больше 10 лет проработала в банке, начиная с рядового юриста.
I hold a degree in law, and for more than 10 years I worked in a bank, beginning my simple career as a lawyer and ending as the director of a branch. When I was leaving my job, many of my colleagues didn't understand why. Why did I need more? The salary was good, I had an official car, an assistant, and very good apartments. But I always felt that it was not a work for me because I already had reached where I wanted. So I wanted something new that could give me titanic satisfaction.
Не знаю, какое-то получаешь колоссальное удовольствие.
Being a successful worker of serious and pragmatic professions such as a lawyer in the banking sector, Joly wanted something different. She was attracted by the beauty of accessories and interior design. She was very sure that her life work was not in the banking sector. Therefore, after leaving the bank, she started to work in a company that dealt with design, indoor scenery art, and supplies, the best interior designs from around the world.
Занимается тем, что создает красоту в домах.
That company made beautiful homes, luxurious interior design items, and some handmade carpets as well. They implemented beautiful projects. I believe that I learned a lot there. I learned a lot about global brands, and we always used to have top-level experts. For example, Iranian carpet experts could actually talk a lot with us, or our partners.
Иранцы, наши партнеры.
Talking with the leading designers and craftsmen creating exclusive items, Joly has found her own way. It has awakened the family inclinations dormant for many years.
Моя мама, Kunanbayeva Mariam.
My mother, Maryam Kunanbayeva, who lives in Russia, always weaved, and her grandmother also did that. So it seemed to me that I also had the ability at some genetic level.
Мне кажется, что это на каком-то генетическом уровне мне передалось.
The first experience I had in carpet making was successful. In order to get their first clients, Joly showed her carpets to her friends.
Отправила по WhatsApp работу, которую я делала.
I sent photos of the carpet via the WhatsApp messenger. She said, "Have you done it by yourself? No kidding?" I said, "Yes, it's my work." And she immediately said, "Do that for me too." Later, she was very keen on my carpets. She says that it's the best work she's ever seen, so please make it for my friend as well. I have no materials, I said, but she was over the moon and insisted on me making more carpets.
Великолепно, я прям не могу. Это был действительно восторг полный.
Soon the orders got over volume, so she could not handle it alone. Saulé had the question about opening a whole workshop. Then she had hard work as an organizer and a fixed majority of production issues.
Трудности везде же возникают в работе. Такая глобальная трудность – это люди. Потому что нет людей, которые бы ткали ковры высокого качества.
One always has difficulties in work. In my case, it was about a lack of people who can weave high-quality carpets of high density.
Академию Жургенева, художники-ткачи, либо колледж прикладного искусства.
We try to work with specialists. Most of all, they're academy grads named after Zhurgenov, artist weavers, or grads of the College of Applied Arts. Since we didn't have the Almaty Kilim company, I selected a few people who had worked in that company and who could share their experience with us.
И что-то могут передать, чтобы мы могли перенять вот это искусство.
Я действительно рад, что есть в Казахстане люди, которым это все интересно. Сауле очень привержена.
I am truly glad that there are people in Kazakhstan who are interested in it. Saulé is devoted to national traditions. I watch how she reads literature about it, and I know she keeps in touch with all the retired old masters from the Academy of Arts. That's why I think we do need people like Saulé.
Которые, уже на пенсии, она поддерживает отношения. Так что считаю, что это человек, который очень нужен.
Thanks to the cooperation with the old masters and the ability to pass the knowledge and skills to young professionals, Saulé was able to collect a unique team that is able to make carpets of the highest level, not inferior to the world's leading manufacturers.
Однажды, когда я, будучи в Астане на выставке была, и мы разговаривали там с арабом.
Once when I was in the Astana exhibition, I met an Arabian man. And we all know that the most beautiful world carpets are Persian ones. So I showed him my work, and he was surprised. He said to work for him only, and he would make me an order for a lot of money.
Мы так с ним на ломаном русском, английском разговаривали. Я буду делать тебе заказ на $500 000.
Today, you can see carpets made in Saulé Kunanbayeva's workshop far beyond Kazakhstan. They beautify not only private homes where they are the core ingredients of indoor scenery art, but also luxurious hotels.
Заказчики у нас со всего мира. Они живут и в Лондоне, и в Дубае. Недавно я получила заказ в отеле в Дубае.
We have clients from all over the world. They are from London, Dubai, and not so long ago I had an order from Dubai Hotel to make our carpet. I believe it is a good mark. We make the sketches by ourselves because each project and the house is individual and made in particular from the style of the art decor to modern. Recently we made carpet from a band of one of our clients. It seemed easy, but we did our job perfectly.
Казалось бы, что-то можно придумать, но работа сделана великолепно.
Carpet weaving is a process where the smallest details have their own place, and you can ruin the entire work even at the last moment. It is a huge and very difficult work. It requires attention, perseverance, and high level of precision. And of course, artistic tastes and creative thinking. No wonder there were whole families, even villages and tribes of masters known for this original art.
Мы делаем ковры очень разного вида, скажем так. Это и алаша, традиционные наши казахские, да?
We make different kinds of carpets. Our traditional alasha, sirmak, tekimet, pile or non-pile carpets. The top level of all of these is a type of portrait which is handmade, where it's very possible to make a mistake. When we make the core, we divide it into small squares, and in order to render the eyes and eyebrows, the nose and facial features, you need to have an exact accuracy. If you weave a pattern on the carpet, you may mistake it, and generally people may not notice it because the squares are too little. Also, if it is a silk carpet, you even can't guess where the mistake is. But portrait carpets are different.
Там вообще непонятно, то ли это было задумано, то ли там есть искажения. А в портрете это невозможно.
Indeed, to achieve the portrait's likeness, to transfer not only features but also the characteristics of the human being, his gestures and frozen movement. It is also an art form, and an art form needs an artist rather than a craftsman.
Сейчас у меня в работе портрет. Я думаю, что там
Now I have portrait work, which is very complicated. Actually, if we have a good photo and good initial materials, it is very easy to make our job. So I am very sure that after finishing, this work will be our best one. She is a famous woman, a director, very beautiful, and I am very proud that she ordered a portrait carpet from us.
Руководитель, очень красивая. Я очень горжусь, что этот заказ, он у нас сейчас в работе.
In time, the workshop of Joly significantly expanded the range of its activities and begins to offer its customers not only production of all kinds of carpets, but many other handmade products.
Мы еще занимаемся подушками, одеялами, скажем так,
We also make pillows, blankets, stripping of bedcloth, and nominal signs. Also, it pleases the clients and makes them happy and unusual.
Очень приятно и, хозяевам, и что было необычное. Это работа из войлока с ручной вышивкой. Мы делаем как сумки, подарочную, сувенирную продукцию, так и более крупные вещи, которые можно сделать.
This is a work of felt which was handmade with embroidering. And we also make bags and gift things as well, and big items that can be gifted or left at home as part of the design. It is part of the alasha. The alasha is an original Kazakh carpet made of strips. It is a work of my mom, very valuable for me. Only a little part is left. It is a baskur, a fluff technique of carpet weaving. They were made lengthwise and always beautified the yurts and were used in decoration.
Эти ковры ткались в длину и были всегда украшением юрты, всегда использовались в убранстве.
The meaning of the many ornaments of the Kazakh carpets refer to as the mystery of the universe. It is an amazing phenomenon. The national spirit of the Kazakhs interwoven in the beauty of the world is reflected in the carpet. The modern Kazakh rugs are like magical art in the full sense of the word. They keep the solemn procession around the world.
У нас очередь не стоит, но тем не менее всегда находятся люди, которые хотят привнести какую-то изюминку и какое-то что-то необычное.
We don't have a line of clients, but nevertheless there are people who want us to make something unusual and individual for their homes. Some things without any mass. Even Konchalovsky said that the mass production overflows the earth, but individual products have a man behind them who want to share his heart. That's why this is warm and popular.
Конкретный человек, который передает свою душу. И поэтому она согретая своим теплом, поэтому это пользуется популярностью.
Today, Joly is successful not only due to the knowledge transmitted from ancestors who created the carpets, but also a love and diligence inherent in parenting. And family unity is the main support in life's journey.
Я считаю, что семья – это важная составляющая счастливой жизни женщины.
I believe that family is an important component of a happy woman, her family and work. I have great support from my family and my husband always supports me. I think I am very lucky. My father also supports me, but unfortunately he is no longer with us. But the internal power that I get from him is still here. I have 2 daughters and 1 son. I am a happy mother and a wife, so I do believe that it is the most important thing for every woman. I always tell them to increase their studies and to do what they like. They are now exploring music and dance.
Интересовались то, что им интересно, занимаются музыкой, танцами.
Today, Joly Kunanbayeva is not a complacent person. She is planning to implement one more direction that she loves a lot.
Так как я выросла в деревне, и у моих родителей всегда было большое хозяйство.
Since I grew up in the village, my parents had a large farm, so we used to separate the milk and make cream and condensed milk, cheese and many other milk products by ourselves. And when I make them, or I make sweets and I pack them and give them to our friends and relatives, they're always very surprised. I would like to develop this direction to make cheese, but I will always separate that branch so that we will have both at the same time.
Чтобы мы это делали. Но это будет отдельно какая-то веточка, которая будет с нами параллельно идти.